I'm not gonna lie, that is some really rough stats. Bro might be cooked. Alex Meyers is an animation channel that does movie reviews. And I'm not gonna lie, I did watch his content a lot back in the day, but as I got older, I was like, yeah, this is cringe. Anyway, he made a video reviewing this popular movie called Obsession. I know I'm late to making this video, but that's only because I didn't watch the movie till yesterday. It was great, by the way. Alex had some bad takes. I'm not talking we'll have to agree to disagree type of thing, I mean bad takes. Before we get into it, I need to explain what Obsession is about. The movie follows a guy named Bear who has a crush on his childhood friend Nikki Freeman. Even though they're close, he's too afraid to tell her how he really feels. One day, while buying Nikki a gift, Bear comes across a strange object called the One Wish Willow, which claims it can grant a single wish. Obviously, he thinks it's some bullshit, but tries it anyway. He wishes for Nikki to love him more than anyone else in the world. The wish comes true, but not in the way he expected. Instead of genuinely falling in love with Bear, Nikki's body becomes possessed by a supernatural entity that exists only to fulfill Bear's wish. So she's no longer acting on her own free will. Based on everything I've told you, I think it's fair to say Nikki is the victim here, right? Well, why don't we hear Alex's thoughts on all this?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Nikki, why?
My dad's dying.
And you know, to Bear's credit, he's not immediately jumping at the chance to take advantage of her or whatever. Like, he gives her privacy and space. He doesn't want to make it weird. He turns around when she takes her shirt off. And like, based on what people were saying about this movie online, I expected Bear to be this like horribly angry, misogynistic incel dude, right? But like, up until this point, he's just some super socially awkward loser who has a crush on a girl, and he uses a $7 wishing toy that he assumes is not going to work. And then when Nikki starts acting like this, he's very confused and put off by it.
I'm sorry, what? You're gonna give this guy credit for doing the bare minimum? Look, I get it. A lot of guys do take advantage of girls in their most vulnerable state, so it's good that not all guys are like that, but it's not something I would praise him for.
You took advantage of me.
I don't think I didn't.
I know, that's why I'm saying you didn't.
Okay, see, this is my point. Like, given the circumstances, Bear's being pretty normal about this, okay? Given what he does and does not know by this point in the movie, like, he could have slept with her, or he could have taken some kind of advantage of her, but he was rather gentlemanly at the time.
Before we get into anything, what the fuck are these animations? Hella creepy. You say he could have slept with Nikki, but you do realize at the start of the movie he's portrayed as a shy, low self-esteem guy. So he didn't sleep with Nikki because of that very reason, not because he was being respectful. The only time he does anything with her is when she engages first. Like in that very scene where she kissed him and he didn't stop it till the real Nikki popped out for a second or two. You're glazing the guy way too much. Did the divorce hit you this hard?
Right here, though, at the halfway point of the movie, he does finally start to realize that the wish actually worked. But like, even then, like, literally every rom-com is about trying to find a way to get the other person to like you, or you manufacture a meet cute or whatever, right? Like, I've seen some internet comment threads where it's like, he only saw her as an object and wanted to remove her autonomy. That's why he made that wish. But like he didn't wish that she would do whatever he wanted, or I wish that she would become obsessed with me and me only. He specifically wished that Nikki would love him more than anyone, which is literally what everyone who has ever had a crush wants.
A lot of guys and girls did have the same wish as Bear when they were like 10, bro. Not at the age of 25. I've had a crush on a girl before, like a huge crush, but never did it cross my mind that I would hope she loved me more than anyone in the world. This was when I was like 13, 14, by the way, so let's not normalize his corny wish as an adult. You're literally asking her to be obsessed with you by making that wish. And I love how he doesn't see how Bear is evil from the start. Do you not notice how opportunistic he is? Let me give you an example. There's a scene where he has dinner with Nikki, and in that moment he finds out the wish worked.
Bear, I love you so much. I don't think I could live without you.
You love me more than anyone in the world?
Yes, more than anyone.
You know what happens after that scene? It cuts to him having sex with her. His first thought should have been, shit, the wish worked, which means Nikki doesn't actually like me. I should fix this. But instead he's like, nah, I'm finna make this work for me. He's evil as fuck, gang. If you didn't notice this before, that should be the smoking gun. But for some reason, Alex doesn't see that. There's a lot of shit I could point out in his video, but every YouTuber has already covered that by now. Let's have some nuance and talk more about the aftermath. Alex took the video down, then made an apology video. I say that in air quotes. quotes, because the apology was essentially him saying, I'm sorry you felt that way, which is hella condescending. Then he took that video down because of the backlash, of course. Like, holy shit, it's been 3 weeks since the drama and he's still losing subs to this day. All he had to do was make a sincere apology and chances are he would have stopped bleeding subscribers. All in all, he's not an evil person, he's just a guy who made a shitty review. Anyway, I think I'm done here. Do you think Alex deserves the mass sub loss and online critiques? Let me know in the comment section down below, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.